Hello, welcome to my channel. Do you love what you're seeing? I know you do. Now, come on, let me show you how I made this soup. So these are some of the basic ingredients I'll be using. So this is my dried fish. This is my stock fish. So I'm going to be using, this is dried prawns and this is crayfish. I have fish, I have meat. I guess you're going to see a whole lot of them. So let's start. As we keep going, I'm going to be showing you one after the other. So I'm going to be using goat meat and fish. So I'm going to first of all steam the goat meat. I also have dry fish and stock fish. I'm also going to be using snail. So first of all, they're all washed. So to season your fish with any seasoning that you would like to season with, okay? So whatever you want to season with depends on your taste. So I've set it on the fire. So in here I have my onion, I have my seasoning cube, I have ginger and garlic, and I have my pepper blend. So I'm going to cover it, just add a little water and cover it and allow it to steam for 5 minutes. Then I'll take it out and steam the meat. Okay, so it's been boiling for 10 minutes, so I'm going to get it off. In the same meat stock, so I'm adding the fish and the stock fish, the meat and the stock fish. I'm adding onion, so I'm going to let it steam for 2-3 minutes before I add more water to it. So I'm not adding any other salt, remember, because it's the same stock I use for the meat and the stock is well seasoned. So that's my reason for not adding any other salt to the stock. So we're going to let it cook for some time before we continue. So let's check on the food. We're going to add more water into it to the quantity of water you want. So I think this is enough. Throw in my in here I have my crayfish, my okra and blended peppers. I'm adding salt. You taste. I'm going to be adding palm oil. I'm going to stir and let it cook for another 10 minutes before I add the thickener. Okay, let's check on it. Wow. Okay. And it smells amazing. So we're going to add thickener into it. This is thickener, this is achi. So we're going to stir and let it cook for another 5 minutes so that it will thicken. Okay, over and let it cook. It's thickened up a bit. So I'm going to be adding the dry fish now. I'm going to also add the periwinkle and the shrimp. Sorry for the noise. I'm going to stir properly. Now at this point you're going to taste for your seasoning. Remember, I already blended my crayfish with my pepper, so in case you don't see me adding another one. So I'm going to be adding the fish now also, because the soup is almost cooked. So we're going to stir. This soup is delicious, I must tell you. Try this and tell me what you think about it. Please, if you've not subscribed to this channel up to now, please do well to subscribe. Please subscribe, okay? If you have any question, I would love to read your comments. So we're going to cover and let it cook for at least 10 minutes before we add the last ingredient. Now at this point, I like to allow it steam, boil before I do my tasting, then add my salt and my stock cube, but you can do yours now. So at this point, I'm going to let it cook for 10 minutes. I've added salt, is okay. So my seasoning, is onga. This seasoning is amazing, and I'm not promoting any product, but this seasoning is amazing. Okay, I always use onga and knorr cube, and they are just amazing. Can I see the soup? So the next thing I'm going to add is my uziza leaf. Uziza is always a bang. Just throw in little of my uziza leaf and cook for another 2 minutes, and the soup is ready. Please do well to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, okay? Subscribe. Please watch my other videos for another 2 minutes, and the soup is ready.